Good morning, Lindy here. I was approached by Coach Emily and Coach Raymond 5 months ago asking if I would like to share my story on YouTube, and I said yes. It was a difficult decision to make, but I'd lost around 500 pounds. I was housebound. I am now out enjoying the world. I had one foot in the grave and now I'm loving life. I'm embracing the challenges, and I wanted to inspire people that are in that dark place to give carnivore a go. This is an option you can try. So Emily's video finally went live this week, and it was so nice to go back and watch that and reflect on the last 5 months. And I thought I'd talk about the changes that have happened since then. So let's start with the numbers, because I know everyone kind of focuses on the scale. 5 months ago, I was 308 pounds and I've lost 33 pounds. So that's about a 6 pound weight loss per month. Obviously, the weight loss is a lot slower now than it was in the past, and I'm okay with that. It's all about the healing and all the other benefits that I get from this lifestyle that I am focusing on now. And I know the weight will continue to drop as my body heals and it feels comfortable to let that weight go. There's no rush. This is a lifestyle for me, and I have the rest of my life to just optimize my health and get to where I need to be. So what things have changed for me in the last 5 months? Well, nutrition-wise, I'm still eating a lot of beef and lamb. I love lamb. I do have a bit of a steak aversion. I used to eat porterhouse every day, but I just can't do it anymore. So I've changed the cut of meat that I have. I've been loving Scotch fillet. I do a brisket in the slow cooker, and I've even treated myself to a couple of ribeyes. But hear me out. I know they're expensive, but I've teamed up a ribeye with a 3-day water fast. I fast for 3 days and treat myself to a ribeye. What a way to end a fast. I'm enjoying it and it fits my budget. Win-win. Also, back in November, I did some priming. I've been experiencing a lot of hair loss over my journey. My hair loss has stopped. I was literally brushing my hair every morning and in the shower, just clumps of hair. My hair has thinned out so much, and it was very concerning. I've lost a lot of weight very quickly. My body is prioritizing health in other places. Hair's the last thing it wants to worry about. But since introducing more fat to my diet, my hair loss has slowed right down. So I'm excited and hoping that I'll have some new hair growth soon and that my hair will start to thicken up. I do miss having that nice thick hair that I used to have back in the day, and fingers crossed it comes back soon. Movement has improved. My balance is much better. I'm stronger and I actually want to move. I have bought myself a rebounder, which is like a little mini trampoline. I get up every morning and I do a 10-minute bounce. It is low impact. My feet don't actually leave the mat, and I do a lot of arm movements with it. It really does help to kickstart my lymphatic system every morning. It feels amazing, and I do experience a burn in my muscles, in my legs and in my arms, which is a good pain to have. I know I'm getting stronger. Rebounding has become my new little passion. I'm kind of addicted to it. And through the day, when I go up that end of the house, I just jump on the rebounder. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. But every morning, 10 minutes is how I start the day, and I just feel so energized. And the fact that I actually want to move and do stuff is amazing for me, because I hate exercise. I pop my music on or watch a YouTube video and I just jump along, and it's fun. I'm enjoying that. I'm getting out of the house a lot more these days. I'm no longer anxious about being in public anymore. I just go out, I do what I need to do, and I come home, and I don't care about what other people are doing. And I don't think they really give a hoot about what I'm doing either. Like, occasionally you see people having a look, and I just smile back and they smile and everything's okay. Like, I feel normal. But before, I used to think they were judging me, and I just felt inadequate, like I shouldn't be there, like I just wanted to hide. All of that is gone now. I deserve to be there in the shopping centres and going out and doing things, just like they're okay to be there. No one gives a hoot. And back then I used to feel like everyone was against me. I'm just seeing the world in different eyes now, and I'm just loving being part of it. Who would have thought that by changing my diet that I would gain all this confidence and lose the anxiety and depression that I have? I thought that was just me, and that I would be like that for the rest of my life. And yeah, that's all gone now. Another thing I've noticed is that, life happens, and a lot of the times you don't have control of what goes on around you. But the one thing I do have control of is what I put in my mouth, and I love hanging on to that. If I lost that superpower, there'd be nothing in my life that I could control. And that's a scary thought. So having this control, being able to put myself in challenging situations, social or whatever, going off plan, not only will it make me feel like crap, but it will do my head in. I'm absolutely addicted to feeling optimal and feeling my best. I love that food freedom that I have now and the ability to make better choices. Now, the reason I started Carnivore was my daughters, my big why. I just wanted to be here for them, and they both need me now, and I love it that I am actually able to be a proper mum for them. So a couple of NSVs from the last 5 months. As you all know, last February I bought myself a brand new car. I used to have to push the seat all the way back so I could fit behind the wheel. I no longer have to push the seat back. I can just sort of have it halfway, still reach the pedals, and I have space between me and the steering wheel. I also found I didn't like to drive too much because my legs are very big. My thighs would overhang the seats. Didn't want to wreck the padding in the seats. But now I fit on the seat. I don't overhang the seat anymore. So I've lost a lot of weight in my legs, all the lymphedema, the fluid, whatever it was, is all gone, which is fantastic. My daughter also gave me a t-shirt from her company. She's a florist and she has the logo on it, and I've always wanted to wear one, but they just don't come in a larger specialized size. I've had it in my wardrobe and I try it on all the time, and it would be so tight around my waist. But last week I put it on and it fits, and it's loose and it looks amazing, and so nice to be able to go into the shop wearing this t-shirt and just feel like part of the team, and that's exciting. Another big win is that when we go out, I no longer ask my husband to drop me off at the front door of where we're going. We park the car and then we both walk. That is a huge win. I was always worried about where we're going to park the car. Am I going to be able to walk there? Are there stairs? And he's loving it. We get to walk in together, hand in hand, like an old married couple, and he's no longer my chauffeur, my carer. We are a couple again. It's so nice not to be a burden on him anymore. Last week, my husband and I went to the movies. Now, we've gone to the movies a few times over the past few months, and we normally go gold class because they have the extra wide seats. But this time we went to a standard cinema with the smaller seats, and I fit. And it was packed. Our seats were in the middle and we had to squeeze through and get to our seats. I didn't step on anyone's toes and I wasn't in the way. Sat down and had a guy sitting next to me. I wasn't impeding on his side of the seat. It was awesome. I was so excited. And we watched the movie. I was comfortable. I don't need to go gold class anymore. I can just go to a normal cinema, save my dollars. And excellent. So as you all know, I've lost over 500 pounds. With that is a lot of loose skin. I've booked in to see a surgeon and I finally went and saw him last week. Now, I'm not ready to go and have skin surgery now. I still have a long way to go, but I wanted to go in and just have a talk about my options, what I can do now to make sure I'm in the best physical condition to have surgery later down the track. The surgeon was a really, really lovely guy. He was floored by my transformation. He did ask how I did it. I told him carnivore diet. He was a bit taken aback and he goes, "What? Not Ozempic?" I'm like, "No." And he said, "Oh, would you like Ozempic?" And I said, "No." Like, I don't understand why he asked me that, but I guess I have to. More than happy to continue on my carnivore diet. I don't need to inject anything foreign into my body. He took a lot of photos. I don't have those photos yet. He said he'd email them to me. So, look, I may share them a little bit later down the track. I'll have to see after I look at them. He suggested going with the arms first, and I'm like, well, to be honest, it's really my stomach. That's my issue. That's impeding on my life. It impacts everything. If I can just get rid of my loose skin on my tummy, that will make my life so much easier. Currently, my belly is very big, and it sits on my lap. My feet go to sleep, and it's just in the way. The rest I can deal with. I can hide it with long sleeve tops. You can't see what's going on. A long skirt hides my legs. I'm fine with that. I just need to be comfortable in my body, and I need to function. And I'm still me. It's just, it reminds me of where I've been, how far I've come. I'm proud of my loose skin. I know a lot of people are concerned about it, and that's fine. That's fine. But as I said, I'm just more wanting to be comfortable and be able to function normally. But he's very excited to help me, and I'm just waiting for all the paperwork to come through now and just tell me what my options are. But I'm not going to think about it too much. If they give me the paperwork and I can do it through the public system, fantastic. If not, there will be a cost, and I'll just have to assess it and see if I can afford to. If I can, fantastic. If I'm not, we'll just put it on the back burner. Maybe one day down the track, I'll continue with my fasting, hope for a little bit more autophagy. I can make it work. I did ask, how much loose skin do you think I have? And which I thought, I really want to know. So he gave me a couple of conservative figures, and I like the word conservative because it means it could be a little bit more than what he's saying. My arms, he says I've got about 2 pounds worth of loose skin in each arm. I have quite a bit of loose skin, as you can see. There's, it all used to be quite solid, and now it's floppy. There's obviously still more weight to be lost, but there's a lot of skin happening there. My legs, 11 pounds each leg can be taken off. I have a lot of lipedema still, especially in the tops of my thighs. I've actually got a cuff at the top of my thighs that overhang my knees. It's not pretty, but it is what it is. And for my stomach, he said at least 22 pounds worth of skin to take off. It's about 40 pounds in skin. It's good to have these little figures in the back of my mind now that when I'm weighing. It just makes me feel a little better that I am closer to Wonderland if I didn't have that loose skin to deal with. And that's why when people ask me, what's your goal weight? It's like, well, I've got all this loose skin. I don't have a goal weight. I just want to be optimal. It's whatever the scale lands at. I don't care. I just want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to be able to function normally and not be restricted by my body anymore. So I don't have a goal weight. I never will. Wherever the scale lands, that's where it lands, and I'm happy with that. So a quick update on my daughter. If you watched my last video, she's a type 1 diabetic for 23 years now, and she's been diagnosed with stage 4 retinopathy disease. She's blind in one eye currently, and the other eye isn't too good. She's been a strict carnivore. This is week 4 now, and she's doing really, really well. She has finally discovered that food freedom. She's enjoying her meals. She's not too sick of just eating steak. Healing to her is so important right now that she has no intentions of going off plan. She just wants to get her health back and get her eyesight back. And we're hoping Carnivore can just do a little bit of healing and just get some normality back in her life. Yesterday she went to hospital. They did a second set of eye scans, and there hasn't been any improvement, but it hasn't gotten worse. Things are the same, and that's comforting. That we were worried that she wouldn't make it to this appointment. We thought the second eye would hemorrhage, and it hasn't. So fingers crossed, things have slowed down and it's halting the progression of her conditions. Dr. Lisa Wiedemann has offered to talk to my daughter, so we'd love to hear what she has to say and just give Catherine some guidance on that. Then Catherine can make an informed decision after hearing what her doctor says and what Dr. Wiedemann says. So it's been an exciting 5 months. I loved seeing Emily's video and being given the opportunity to actually go back and reflect on those 5 months, compare what I was like then to how I am now. I love my journey and I look forward to more improvements as I go on and getting my life back. Thank you to Dr. Wiedemann for helping with my daughter. I look forward to meeting you at our meeting. I truly appreciate your generosity. Just reinforces how wonderful this community is. Everyone is so caring. We're all out here for the one reason, and that's to find optimal health, to be the best versions of ourselves. And love yourself, love your journey, and let's all be limitless together. Bye.